O'Shea.
Now, at Proving Grounds, both men were placed into the Alpha Male tournament, and both men made it to the finals. However, the ending went a little bit differently than both men would have hoped for. Let's go back to Proving Grounds and have a look and see what happened with Scotty and Josh.
How do you like that, Josh? How do you like that? He's loving it! I won't do it. Go, 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 go! 1, 2, 1, 2, 3!
Now, after all the dust had settled, and both men had taken one another to the limit, Alpha-1 management decided they had to have an emergency meeting. And after 3 hours of deliberation and an update that was brought to you by myself, the Control-Alt-Delete cannonball move that Hacker uses on a regular basis was banned. And, as I'm sure you all remember, anybody caught using the move would be suspended unpaid for 3 months. Another day in paradise came to us on August 15th from Beach Road. And of course, along with that show, came a 2 out of 3 falls match featuring Scotty O'Shea and Josh Alexander. Now, from barroom brawls to fighting in the middle of the rain, both men took each other to the limit, as always, and nearly beat the life out of each other. Let's go back to August 15th and see exactly what happened.
Yeah! Oh, come on! Yeah! Who's looking good now, Josh?
Here we go.
Let's roll! Let's roll! Tables are firm now. Tables are firm.
You're such a smart card shot. That's 9 months off. Let's go. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you, Scotty. Scotty, come on. Josh. Josh. Chug it, chug. John, go again.
Enough with this cannonball bullshit. Screw your suspension. This has gone far, far too far. This started with a handshake. Next month I'm asking A1 management. Unsanctioned, no rules. Me and Josh Alexander, one last time, fight for survival.
And so, the challenge was issued, and the match was set. Unsanctioned, fight for survival. This will be taking place at the final act. One man walks away, the other stretchered away. Who comes out on top? Nobody knows. Will either man be the same after it's over? Likely not. But it all takes place at the final act.
This whole thing, man, started with a handshake, a little handshake with Scotty O'Shea.
I offer the hand and he doesn't give it to me, and kind of, you know, that's kind of not really respectful, especially because I thought we were friends.
Fans go wild, ring was broken, there's people setting up the ring again in my way during the match. I'm not going to go into the technicalities of it, but sure, he got the win.
A lot of my family and friends were in the crowd that night, and he low-blowed me and kind of embarrassed me in front of everyone.
I shook his hand, thought about it twice. Didn't want to go down that road. These people don't appreciate me. All these Alpha-1 fans, I came out, I never did anything to them. They chose him over me, even though I was the better man.
He comes after me, hits me from behind, and lays me out on chairs. He apologized me on chairs again. It's just out of nowhere. It's getting ridiculous.
Saw him go down, cringe, cry in front of his family. Saw the look in his dad's face when I walked to the back. I think that was a good message to send.
And then, yeah, he eliminates me again. He grabs my tights and I'm out. It's just non-stop. I can't get the upper hand on this guy.
Plans don't always go as you want. Scotty O'Shea happens to come out and ruin my party. Comes out, hits me in the back with a chair. Michael Elgin can't hate on him for capitalizing, I guess. Power bombs me 1, 2, 3.
Man, we were in the bar and look what happens. The cops got called, security was there. People were rioting because they thought we were gonna kill each other. I thought he was gonna kill me.
Another day in paradise and you come running out to the ring like an idiot. I thought nerds were supposed to be smart.
I dove off a 20-foot truck trying to take him out and I still couldn't do it no matter what I do. I can't get this guy off my back and it's driving me absolutely insane.
One of the most bitter things I've ever seen in my entire life, dude. Those two hate each other at this point, and I think this will be the final act for those two.
This blood feud, hatred between these two guys. The high school jock and the computer nerd.
He jumped off this truck 20, 40, 50, 100 feet in the air.
To be honest with you, to be on the same show, Scotty and Josh Alexander, it's very tough. So you got to bring your A game.
They've knocked me out, they've knocked out Dave Dredd, they've knocked out a ring announcer, they've broken the ring, they've had a bar brawl, nothing can control them. One of them is just gonna end up dying.
When you show up at Final Act, Scotty O'Shea, I'm going to do one thing and one thing only. I'm going to make the final example out of you, and I'm going to catapult myself into the alpha male title picture.
What started off as some match on some card has turned into the match on the card. Come the final act, Josh Alexander, you're getting deleted.
And now in closing, we come to the entourage. Ethan Page, Joey Kings, Ashley Six, all managed by the diabolical Mr. Mello. This is a group that claims to be more cunning, more devious, more wealthy, more dangerous than the Four Horsemen and the New World Order put together.
Kings, along with Mr. Mello and Ethan Page.
The Entourage is the group going today in professional wrestling, bar none.
Ashley Six, Joey Kings, Ethan Page, and like I said, the money-making machine, Mr. Mello. The Entourage is the greatest group since the Four Horsemen.
Find me a more powerful group. Find me a more intelligent group. Find me a more famous group than the Entourage.
Nobody wants to face this man. He's knocked everyone out. Everyone that he's faced, he's knocked out. Is there anyone out there? Anyone out there that wants to stand toe-to-toe with this guy? I wouldn't.
You know, the Entourage was good before, but when I joined them, I brought it into a whole new dimension.
It started somewhere else and carried into the best faction or group, especially with Ash being added as of late.
Oh! What are you doing, Perry?
Yeah, you're gonna shake your hand. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Hey.
Hey, what are you doing, man? My friend, what are you doing? Okay. Here it comes. Oh! All right. Yeah! Entourage, baby!
The Entourage, as a complete group, we're like a melting pot. We're like a perfect city. Everyone brings something to the community. Mello manages us to perfection. Ashley Six, speed. Ethan Page, the most innovative man in Ontario. And me, I just hit you. You put all those things together, what do you get? The perfect team, the perfect stable.
You had Ethan Page,
one of the greatest entertainers of all time. You had Joey Kings, one of the toughest men of all time. And now you have Ashley Six, probably the biggest troublemaker of all time. Together, we're completely unstoppable.
Dude, the Entourage, man, those guys are dicks. Ethan Page and Joey Kings, he got knocked out. I mean, how can you be the knockout king if you get knocked out by Rhett Titus, the Love Machine? I mean, and Ethan Page, I've never seen a bigger ego in my life. Why can't he just lay back, relax, and take life's punches, man? Ethan Page, Ashley Six, and Joey Kings. I think they've been a thorn in everyone's back to the Alpha-1.
I don't pay for my clothes. I don't pay for my motorcycle. I don't pay for my women, my drugs, my drinks, anything. It's all on the house. It's all on the Entourage.
The Entourage is a tag team. We're the most innovative team in the world.
So at another day in paradise, player Dose made a very public cell phone call to a few of his friends up in Ring of Honor. Entourage is signed now for a 6-man match, and Team Ring of Honor had this to say.
Addicted to love, Rhett Titus. Heard a little something through the grapevine. I've been hearing about these dudes out in Canada, the Entourage, talking trash on Rhett Titus. Well, you came to a Ring of Honor show, and you got slapped for that. And it was on national television as well. How you gonna go around calling yourself the KO King when you got knocked out yourself? But I'm not a stupid fella. I see there's 3 of you, and there's only 1 of me. So I did some soul searching through the Ring of Honor locker room, and I brought along 2 little fellas right here. How's it going, guys?
Are we friends?
We are now.
We are, because I want to come to Alpha-1 Wrestling. I want to come to Canada. And I love slapping. Slap stick, slap happy, slap the porpoise, slapping my salami. Anything we do with slapping, count me in. Can't wait to come to Canada. I know someone who loves Canada, this guy.
I love Canada. A Yukon native. I learned to top timbers up there. I'm gonna go up there with my buddies. I'm gonna chop down some competition.
That's right. So on Sunday, October 24th, Alpha-1 Wrestling, Team Ring of Honor's looking to take over, baby. Hey, that wasn't for you.
Sorry, Alpha.
Thanks.
Folks, that's all we have for tonight. The complete and total rundown of everything that has brought us here to the final act. Sit back, relax, have a sip of your soda, because the curtain's going up in the final act. It starts now. I'm the voice of Alpha-1 Professional Wrestling, Jeff Goodridge. Welcome to the final act.